Hello?
One Arsenal will do what Arsenal do. Man United legend expects Gunners to miss out on Premier League title yet again. Manchester United legend Dwight Yorker doesn't expect Arsenal to win the Premier League this season. The Gunners hold a 4-point lead over Manchester City at the top of the table following their 2-2 draw with Sunderland prior to the international break, while Mikel Arteta's men currently sit 8 points clear of defending champions Liverpool after the opening 11 games of the season. The Gunners missed a great chance to open up a sizable lead at the top of the table as they conceded a late Brian Brobby equaliser at the Stadium of Light last time out. Manchester City then is past defending champions Liverpool in the final game before the international break as goals from Erling Haaland, Nico Gonzalez and Jeremy Doku wrapped up a 3-0 win over Arsenal's side. Even so, Arsenal are the favourites to go the distance for the first time in over 20 years, having finished runners-up in each of the last 3 seasons. Having invested heavily in the squad over the summer to bring in the likes of Victor Gyökeres, Martin Zubimendi, and Eberechi Eze, the pressure is on head coach Mikel Arteta to deliver a first major piece of silverware since their 2020 FA Cup triumph. Arsenal's impressive backline has provided the foundation for their title charge, the Gunners having conceded just 5 goals in the opening 11 games. However, former Manchester United striker Yorker doesn't think the North London side have what it takes to get over the line. Speaking to Snaber via the Metro, Yorker, who won the Premier League title 3 times with United, said, "I just think Arsenal will do what Arsenal do again. I have a funny feeling that somehow they won't get it over the line. It depends on the competitions they are in too. I'm sure Mikel Arteta is going to prioritize everything. He's trying to win it all, but you've got to win your domestic league." And with defending champions Liverpool struggling, Yorker believes City will pip Arsenal to the title once more this season, adding, "It could get pretty chaotic. I think Man City just have that know-how." Liverpool's title triumph last season ended City's domestic dominance. The Citizens had won 4 Premier League titles on the spin before the Reds' success in Slot's first season at the Anfield Helm. City head coach Pep Guardiola had previously talked up Arsenal's title chances, saying prior to the Gunners to -2 draw with Sunderland, "If they continue this way they play games, they don't concede goals, not even clear chances, and they win and win, oh my god, it will be almost impossible to catch Arsenal, but always you expect you will be better, and they can drop points. All we can do is win our games and be there close. They have to come here, and there are many things in the season that we will experience. It's exceptional what they have been doing for 2 or 3 seasons. It looks like every time it's closer, but we are in early November, and early November nobody wins the title. You can lose it, but nobody wins the title." Arsenal has a tough run of games following the international break as they look to return to winning ways this weekend. The Gunners host rivals Tottenham on Sunday afternoon and follow up the North London derby with a home game against German giants Bayern Munich as both sides look to maintain perfect starts to their respective Champions League campaigns. Arteta's side then make the short trip across the capital to take on Chelsea before the end of the month in what could prove a make-or-break week for Arsenal in their bid to secure domestic and continental silverware. City, meanwhile, travel to Newcastle on Saturday evening as they look to close the gap at the top of the table to a single point. The Manchester Giants then face German side Bayer Leverkusen at the Etihad Stadium and round off November with the welcome of relegation-threatened Leeds. Thank you for watching.